Hello, and welcome back to another podcast, another episode of Virgo Vibes. So, if you are watching the video, which is on my YouTube channel, which is linked in my link tree, linked below this podcast, Elizabeth Jankovic on YouTube. If you're watching, the video, I am kind of in a new angle at my place. I'm not right in front of the window, so hopefully the street noises are a little better. However, it does look not as clean. You can see my sink in the bathroom, and the lighting isn't super direct, but it's fine. And you can't see my microphone right now. I usually like to record my podcast and you guys can see the microphone, but it's on the floor right now. I'm on the floor right now. Whatever. So what we are doing in this podcast episode is we're talking about Gemini season. When I'm recording this, it is Sunday, May 23rd, and I usually like to record these on Sundays just because Sundays are so calm. Unless you have brunch plans, most people are just chilling, relaxing after Friday, Saturday night shenanigans, really just prepping for the new week. So there's really not a lot of action on Sundays, and it's a great me day, rest day. Right now, I actually really wanted to make plans with somebody for today, and I was texting a bunch of different people, hitting them up, and nobody was free. And I'm just shocked, because usually as a Virgo, it's I'm I don't really want to hang out. But you know what? I'm excited because I'm vlogging today. I'm actually vlogging a few days of my life, and I'm excited to take myself out on a little adventure. I'm gonna go to Greenwich Village, West Village, whatever, West 4th Street area near Washington Square Park, and I'm just gonna have a blast. I'm gonna try this new vegan restaurant. No, I'm not gonna try I'm gonna try this place that has a vegan option I've never been to before, and then I'm going to go to another place. I'm going to vlog it, so, go to my channel, subscribe so you don't miss a video, click the notification bell, and also I'm going to try to make a TikTok of, the food I get today, so that's awesome. I've officially been here for a little over 3 weeks, which is really cool and exciting, and I love it. My little place, Manhattan, New York City update is that I'm kind of in a good routine now. I feel like I was really busy moving in, settling, taking my little Delaware trip. And I actually got sick and I lost my voice for a solid week. So I was kind of focusing on not feeling sick. Just getting into the grind with work. I actually booked a film shoot, which was cool. So it's been pretty busy. And then I had some Westchester obligations last week. So now I'm just out of that. And I feel oh, there's a car passing by. But I feel I'm finally oh, I'm back in the city again. And I have this weekly routine and everything's going on for me. So it's good. It's exciting. And, next month I get to start touring apartments with my sister to hopefully move in July, which is freaking crazy. But I know it's for the best and I want to do it. And it's nerve-wracking but exciting all at the same time. Oh, I just tried to throw something in my garbage and I missed. Anyway, so we're talking about Gemini season today. So I just, pulled a bunch of websites open on my computer. So the first one we have is, what is this? Oprah Daily. Okay. So it says Gemini season will bring a lunar eclipse, a solar eclipse, and a Mercury in retrograde. So it just started 3 days ago on May 20th, and Gemini season is the countdown to summer because it literally ends on the summer solstice, and then that's Cancer season, I believe. So it says that Gemini season, we're going to have a Mercury in retrograde May 29th to June 22nd. So most of Gemini season, honestly. It says there's going to be a lunar eclipse on May 26th and then a solar eclipse on June 10th. It says specifically the lunar eclipse, which is May 26th, may reveal areas that need growth, and the solar eclipse is going to urge us to seek ways to make this growth happen, or at least talk about what we want in true Gemini fashion. So Geminis, one of the things they're known for is talking a lot, I guess, and also talking really fast. And then I believe the other thing is having two kind of personalities. So that's what this podcast is going to be about, me reading these websites, reading out loud what information they have so that we both learn about Gemini season together, and specifically how it will affect Virgos, because I'm a Virgo. Sorry if you're not. Anyway, it says, so on this Oprah Daily website, it says, lately, Virgo, you may feel pressured to nail down your career's direction, which I have been feeling. Think of the month ahead as a time for reorientation. Use Mercury retrograde on May 29th as a chance to reflect on what you really want in a job. On May 31st, start making moves toward that reality. The solar eclipse on June 10th is a pat on the back telling you to go for it. So, okay, cool. Bustle.com says, we'll all be feeling more energized during Gemini season. Exciting. If you've been feeling a little more social, outgoing, and mentally energized, it's probably because we're entering Gemini season. It says down-to-earth Taurus season put us on our grind and got us working on tangible goals. But when the sun enters Gemini on May 20th, which it has, we are shifting our focus towards thoughts and communication, feel more social, mentally energized, and have a much busier schedule to balance. Which is weird. I thought I was really busy last month, but maybe this is going to be like a social busy. Because I was kind of like everything busy last month, or whatever, this month. Anyway. It says Gemini is the mutable air sign of zodiac, represented by the symbol of the twins. So it's an air sign. And what I know about air signs is that they aren't very grounded. They're very like, just change on a whim. You know, Geminis talk really fast. Cool. It says Geminis are represented by the twins because this season has us doubling our social plans and thinking twice as fast as usual. Gemini season falls during the final month of spring. Its multitasking friendly energy is great for breezing through last minute spring cleaning projects. Oh my god, literally me right now. Literally me. And revitalizing your social life. Oh my god. Yeah, like as I was saying, I'm trying to, especially this like last week and a half or last week of May, I'm trying to like make plans with people because I know my friends who are still in school, just wrapped up or would be wrapping up really soon. I've been done since December. Shawty's been done for like 5 months. So I'm just like, wow, my people, my friends, like, what's up, you know? I want to make plans. I want to try vegan restaurants. I want to just go out and have fun and socialize. But, you know, I can do this all on my own. Like, if I'm not hanging out with a friend, I can still go enjoy myself and just document it on social media, which I will be doing, okay? Anyway, yes, so, okay. It says there's a couple other planets interacting with this season, so it will amplify clever, curious, and quizzical energy. Okay. New dramas. Oh, yes, Mercury in retrograde. It's saying it takes place in the sign of Gemini itself. While Gemini zodiac energy likes to move fast, we'll be challenged to take things a little more slow and think through our actions with retrograde, Mercury in retrograde. That's kind of interesting. So I guess the Mercury in retrograde is going to balance out how Gemini is usually super fast and go, and like, I guess maybe impulsive. So we're going to, you know, we have to reflect, we have to pause. Again, this talks about the 2 eclipses as well. Okay, the shift from Taurus to Gemini season, from the realm of fixed signs to mutable signs. Okay, good. I need to know what this is. Fixed sign energy is about steady focus and determination, while mutable sign energy is much more adaptable and go with the flow. As I said, air signs, like air just moves. Like you can't control air. Like you can control water a little more. Earth, you can definitely control. Air, you cannot control air. You just can't. It says that mutable signs, like adaptable, go with the flow. Yeah. We'll be feeling a little more flexible, free, and open to change as we round out the spring. So I'm going to scroll down to Virgo season, how it will affect us if we are Virgos. Gemini season is shining a spotlight on your career life, Virgo, so bring your A game to the workplace and be ready to put your talents on full display. This quick thinking energy is great for catching up on work projects as well as collaborating with other colleagues, so take the time to network and make some fresh connections that could bring you professional opportunities down the road. So I definitely, now that I'm based in Manhattan, am trying to really be like, okay, I'm going to audition or apply to in-person audition. Like, if there are in-person auditions, I don't have to, like, be shy from that because now I'm, like, based in Manhattan and it's so much more accessible. Short films that just cover transportation and meals is going to be perfect because I need that right now. Like, I'm not commuting on Metro North. I can submit to film shoots. I actually had booked a second film shoot after the first one I had on the 14th, but then they canceled the scene, so I didn't have it. But again, everything happens for me, not to me. I am doing a really small role in a film this week on the 26th. I should be getting photos back from a photo shoot I did literally the day after I moved in. I should be getting those photos this week. I really just want to get that moving. I am trying to do like free headshot session. I'm gonna act as a model, I guess, and get free headshots, so that should be good. Hopefully it turns out good. Really just trying to work on my stuff. You know how it is. So yeah. So it says professional stuff, and that's really exciting because that's what I like. Now that I moved, it's like full time working on my career instead of just working on moving. It's like, okay, I'm here, I can just do everything. And my career is a lot of things. As you guys know from my last podcast, I talked about just all the things I like to do. Social media, that literally includes my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my podcast, and then my professional is acting, right, which is student films, short films, modeling, voiceovers, and all that jazz. So there's a lot going on. So oh, and then this next website, Refinery29, says Gemini season is going to be pure, chaotic good. Move over Taurus season. After a month spent in the stubborn sign of the bull, the sun is finally moving into the chatty, expressive Gemini on May 20th. And we'll stay there until June 20th. So energy shifting big time. We're shifting to vibes that are more intellectual, loquacious. What the heck? Okay. We're going to look up what loquacious means real quick. Loquacious means tending to talk a great deal. Talkative. I'm talkative because of my Sagittarius rising. Yeah, I am talkative. So I can usually keep up with Geminis unless I am really exhausted, because I am also an introvert. So if I'm super exhausted, then I cannot intake that energy. Upbeat and free-spirited. So it says this energy can sometimes seem unpredictable and restless. You may find your time is split in many different directions and your curiosity is piqued. Vibe. So there's a natural curiosity and desire to interact with others. Engaging with the world can be a rewarding experience. You will be drawn to explore new spaces and interests. Me right now with like trying to go out to all these different restaurants. Today we're going together. I swear, I actually don't know when this podcast is going to go up and like when my other social media stuff is, but definitely before the end of May, this podcast will be up, and also before the end of May, my TikTok and or YouTube video up and / vlog about all the stuff I'm doing today will be up. So go check it out, give it a like, share with your friends, post my stuff on your story. You know how it is. Just share the love. It says make sure to give yourself time to chill and take it easy as you reintegrate back into society, because yeah, I feel like there's always a balance. We need to like, yes, we're doing stuff with others, communicating, exploring, but we also need to have the energy to do that. So we got to take a step back as well. It says Gemini's agenda is exchanging information, which is collecting and passing it on. Learning, networking, connecting. Okay, so Gemini is network season. Wow. Take a mental note to think before you speak. Filter. Resist the urge to spread information that could hurt someone else. It's going to be a transformational season. A series of twists and turns. This twin sign is a known communicator and connector, loves the gift of gab, don't know what that means, often sees the dualistic side to every matter. There is no longer one perspective but two that will allow us all to understand matters from a different side. So I like that a lot because I always try to view situations as two-sided. Like on my side, it's like, okay, there might be cons and there might be pros. And on my side, I might be maybe hurt or think a type of way about someone else's actions and how they affected me. But then I have to think about what situation I may know that they're in, or again, on the flip side, what I may not know about their life and what's going on. Like, you literally never know somebody's full story because only you know completely what's happening in your life. And even then, there are like these subtle things in our lives, these like, what are they called? The shadows, right? If you know like crystals and like light work and stuff, I think you know what I mean if I'm talking about like shadows and shadow work, like the subconscious, like there's a bunch of dark stuff that we may not even know is existing in our subconscious right now that is blocking us or preventing us from moving forward. So it's like, if we can't even completely understand ourselves sometimes, then how are we supposed to, like, we really cannot judge other people right off the bat. Like, we can't make assumptions if we don't know their whole story. But of course, people sometimes, you know, are disrespectful and rude, and that's a boundary setting thing. All right. I don't know if I'm going to edit that sound out or if I'm going to leave it in. I'm lazy, so I might leave it in. But Sundays so far have seemed way better with traffic, so maybe I should just always do voiceovers on Sundays. Oh my god. Oh yes, there's a lunar eclipse. Eclipses bring changes, turns, and twists. If we have any natal planets in the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, I have Virgo and Sag, we will most likely experience a big change in our lives. Wow. Make us change direction that we are taking in life. Our senses will be awakened. Maybe this is related to my apartment stuff, or maybe it's even career stuff. It says change isn't always a bad thing. Shift in perspective may lead us to a better road. Yeah. And then, yeah, Mercury in retrograde. I feel like everybody knows what Mercury in retrograde is by this point. So, it does say it brings along confusion because information coming your way may be misunderstood, misrepresented, or miscommunicated. Yeah. Analyze and filter carefully before passing it on. It says, okay, these other stuff I don't think. The conclusion. At the end of the day, Gemini season sounds promising. There's an energetic vibe in the air and possibilities are endless. Mercury in retrograde isn't that bad at all. As long as you're prepared, it should be smooth sailing. True. Okay, Cosmopolitan is the last one that we're looking at. And it says, hey, how's your year been going? We've been moving through slow-paced, productive Taurus season for the past month. We're all in need of an energy boost. Gemini season on Thursday, May 20th brings us more upbeat attitude and a stronger sense of curiosity. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are thriving, while the mutable signs, Virgo, Sag, and Pisces, are having an action-packed time. Woo! So, gotta buckle up. I'm literally out of breath already. So it says Gemini is the planet of communication. Very social. So now we know. Social, communication, talking a lot. More people are getting vaccinated. We're going to be social, like this timing. We're eager to connect. We're able to get to know our friends. Gemini is one of the most flexible signs, so you're open to new experiences, people who aren't your usual type, and unfamiliar ideas. True. Gosh, I'm shouting. I have to remember that this is audio, and I need to master the levels by speaking at a decently even pace. We're experiencing more new things. Gemini's had a bad rep. Okay, yes. This is actually what I was looking for. I was looking for the tea. Gemini has had a bad rep for being superficial or flaky, and during Gemini season, you have so many ideas popping into your brain that your attention span is not at its best. Dude, literally, last podcast I was talking about how there's things always happening in my brain. So if this is going to get worse during Gemini season, good luck to me, huh? If you're talking to someone new or discovering a new hobby, you might forget about whatever you were originally trying out. Yeah. Basically, because it's an air season and things go with the flow and like so many ideas so quick, so fast paced, we might like lose one, like real quick, and like have to bring it back and like keep all of these things floating like in a little pen and address them all before moving on, so we don't like lose anything. We're kind of keeping track. Oh, it says the retrograde will bring back old projects, jobs, and relationships that were never fully dealt with. Since Gemini is one of Mercury's fave signs, this retrograde shouldn't be too unbearable, but still, you've been warned. The Gemini season will be a much-needed espresso shot to help perk you up, get out of the house, and start living again. It also says Venus is in Gemini right now, and Venus is the planet of love, so let's see. There's new connections, experiences. It says Gemini is notorious for strategically forgetting things and playing dumb. I guess that's the flaky aspect. Deal with any drama. Okay. Oh my god, and then it tells me the breakdown. Cool. This is a very important month, Virgo. And I guess when it says month, it means the season, like May 30th to June, or May 20th to June 20th. You're being thrust into the spotlight, especially at work. Oh. It may feel like everyone, especially your boss, is keeping a close eye on your performance. Take this month to put the finishing details on any long-term projects. Deliver the results and congratulate yourself on all the great work you just did. If you really slam the job, a promotion or raise could be in the stars. Wow. This sounds like a great month for my career. And it's also like a great month to just start getting things going, I guess. So exciting. Today's Sunday, as I said, and on Sundays I like to do my affirmations. So I'm excited to do my affirmations. I might do them later because I'm getting quite hungry right now that I've recorded my voiceovers and basically did my podcast. I'm going to head out, enjoy myself a little bit, and then come back, return to a couple self-tapes, probably uploading this podcast. Also going to do my affirmations, do some yoga. Self-care is so important. I love being on my routine. And something I have to remind myself is no matter how crazy my days look, if I'm, in a different place every freaking day, if I'm in a different location, sleeping over to friends, whatever it is, I can still stick to my routine. I just have to adapt the routine to the new situation and make compromises, but I can still not skip it, But then also recognizing where I can make the compromises. If I can't do perfectly what I want to do, I make the compromises. I haven't been working out every single day because I also was sick, was traveling, all that jazz, was so sleep deprived. But I've been walking a lot, and on the days I walk a lot, I don't need to work out. And on a day I'm not walking, I can work out. And I also can do yoga to feel good. Today, I'm not even going to be doing yoga to I want to work out, do yoga. It's bro, I'm so, my bones hurt so bad. Everything is so sore from, I've been carrying a lot of things recently. And also when you don't sleep enough, your muscles aren't getting that recovery time. So it's just crazy. I didn't even sleep enough last night. I am so, I don't know why my body didn't let me sleep. I went to bed at 4, okay? I understand it's hard to sleep past, 11 or 12. So hopefully tonight I either go to bed really early or I take a nap or something. Something like that. I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm getting really close to starting the little project I wanted to start. And those include, let me see right now, because they're these little projects I've been wanting to work on. Yes, I need to update photos on my acting profiles. And that's something that would probably happen in Westchester because I have my full closet there. I have my tripod. I have a Bluetooth timer. Once I pick the outfits and set them out, once I do the prep work for that, it's smooth sailing. That's a nice project I have to do. Would take half a day maybe. Another thing I got to do is eventually getting new headshots and digitals. But that's just me waiting money-wise, waiting on that. And then I also wanted to officially start my vegan Instagram account because I used to have an Instagram called @ElizabethIsVegan. It's still there. It's been there for forever. I follow a bunch of just vegan food products and food companies. And I used to post, but I was never super consistent. And then I just ghosted it and I stopped. But now I've been posting stories a lot on there to kind of ease my way into it. And then I'm going to basically go through all of the photos I've ever taken of food in the past 3 to 5 years and get those all saved up so I can just start posting more consistently on that Instagram. So that's a project. And yeah, there's just little goals that I'm trying to work on. I'm always working on things, guys. Self-improvement. This is a self-improvement, self-help podcast. So yeah, let's wrap the podcast up. Hope you guys enjoyed this little New York City life update. Hope you guys learned about Gemini season with me, the pros and the cons. We learned how it's going to affect Virgos. If you're a Virgo like me, I recommend any of these websites. I've noticed Cosmopolitan's good, Refinery 29, and Bustle seem to be the top resources I've been using. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I love that I've been choosing at least one podcast a month to learn about the signs because it's a little info session. I told myself I wanted to learn more about astrology and I'm trying to read more. I want to read astrology books, but since I haven't been picking up my freaking ass and reading, at least doing these podcasts and learning together is super resourceful. So let's all be prepared for social, talkative, lots of action, but be aware that because so much is happening, we are going to have to think a little harder about keeping an eye on everything we're doing. Exciting stuff happening, doing these projects, really getting that career grind, stepping up to the plate, but make sure we don't burn out either because it's clearly going to be super action-packed. We're getting into spring. Enjoy ourselves, have fun, get shit done, and yeah, just, wow, crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to this podcast, Virgo Vibes podcast on Spotify. Go to Spotify. If you're on Spotify right now, follow this podcast. That's all you have to do. If you're on Apple Podcasts, I think you can subscribe. If you can rate, that would be so cool, and I would actually really appreciate it. And then if you like me, which I know you do, period, go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, like my videos, watch my videos, and also check out my Instagram at elizabeth.j. I will be relaunching my Elizabeth is Vegan Instagram, hopefully within the month. I don't know. And yeah, this podcast is all about self-help, improvement, grinds, routines, sharing resources about how to live your best life and just like really be on top of your shit like a true Virgo. And also learning about the astrology together and how it affects Virgos specifically. Love you guys so much. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. I will see you guys in my next video or talk to you guys in my next podcast. This is your host, Elizabeth Jankovic, signing off of Virgo Vibes.